Intercontinental Paints don't enter Benin. Other paint companies don't vanish. This story they come to you from TMC TV and radio studios. My name now Omoregie Ajakaye. To improve paint production for Benin, and constantly create ogbonge jobs and train young men and women for entrepreneurial skills, and constantly help government improve the economic potentials for Edo State, Intercontinental Paint will be household name for paint matter and constantly get office for Abuja, for Lagos, for Port Harcourt, and even for Uganda Kpakpa, don open their office for Benin. This office wey dey open for Benin go serve as headquarters for South region. Plenty people show face for this event wey shele on Monday for Benin City, and one of those people na former governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Nosakhayi Ibinedion. Aigbe Omoregie wey be MD CEO of Intercontinental Paint come chook mouth of how e take start the business after e comot for school for 2006 with 18,000 naira. E comes to chook mouth of how the business take survive over the years and how Chief Osamede Adun aka Bobizwa come buy paint of over 1 million naira for the company.
Intercontinental Paints is a very unique company considering how we started. It's a company I started in the year 2006, immediately after I left school. With just 18,000 naira, I didn't have anything. And I was able to produce just 3 buckets of 20 liters and 4 buckets of 4 liters. For the first 6 months, I couldn't sell anything. All I was doing was just sell at it close to my TV. And calling everyone that I knew. You know, when you start a business newly, the only customer you have are family and friends. So I was busy calling everyone. And the same paint to the paint that they said, you know. So for 6 months, we couldn't sell anything. And at the end of 6 months, a call came through from Benin, because we started in Lagos. And that call came from Bobizwa himself, Chief Adun, and he said, hold on, I want to buy paint. I said, yes, sir. At the end of the day, he placed an order for paint worth of 1,944,200. And that changed the whole narrative for us. Now you may ask, what were you doing for 6 months? How did you feel? For 6 months, all I was busy doing was sell at the products and began to carve out the future that I wanted to see for the company. And remember, it was just me. I was the only person in the company at the time. So for that 6 months, this building you are seeing today, the factory in Benin, the factory in Lagos, the factory in Uganda, and the factory will be commissioning next year in the US, I saw in the vision. Because I allowed myself to see beyond my limitation. And the torture of the hunger at the time was nothing compared to what I am saying. Alone. So by the grace of God, Intercontinental Paint has come a long way. How did we come into Benin? This is our own state. Yes, we started from Lagos, but we are from Benin as the son of the son of Benin. So last year we were to expand into other regions. And we were to build the South region. And the head office was supposed to go to Port Harcourt. I said no. I cannot come from Lagos, pass through my states, and take this place, this company to Port Harcourt. So we decided to build this region here. This head office serving the South region.
He constantly described Chief Lucky Ibinedion, the former governor of Edo State, as father figure to Ram. I don't show him way of how to waka. He come here and say Intercontinental Paint believe in young people and constantly yarn how them take start CEO initiative when be part of their CSRO project to help young entrepreneurs get grants and constantly build their businesses.
If you watch very well, or if you know us very well, we are a company of young people. We believe so much in the youth. We believe so much in the young people of today or of our time. Perhaps maybe I'm the oldest person in the organization. We have been able to give hope to those that are coming up. No limitation except that which you have created for yourself. What have we been able to do as an organization? We have been able to engage the younger generation by supporting their various businesses, and this happened from the year 2012 when we established the Young CEO Initiative. And under this platform, this is one of our CSR projects. And under this platform, we encourage businesses that belong to young entrepreneurs by giving them grants, giving them access to mentorship. I want to tell you that the person standing before you today is a product, a direct product of mentorship. I have so many fathers. For those who know me, they will tell you it's not easy to be a father to Aigbe. Yes, I'm a very stubborn child. But Chief, systematically with patience and everything, since we came to Benin, has been a father whose love has been growing consistently. Yes, there are times he will tell me, I will go and do this. I'll say, yes, sir. He will leave and go and do another thing. But he's so patient. And each time he has the opportunity to correct, he does it with love, meekness of heart. If there's anything that I love about this man, is that he doesn't shout to. I've never heard him shout. He will just say quietly, then we turn his face. He has passed his message. Why? The word of the king carries power. It's not easy, but I have those who believe seriously in me, and constantly, every day, till now, till tomorrow, they keep guiding me through. So we were able to create that platform, and that has helped a lot of people. On this platform, we have over 35,000 young entrepreneurs. Young entrepreneurs, you can go and verify. Let me say that I borrowed that from Mr. Peter Obi. Verify. Okay, now what is our vision as an organization? I want to make it very quick. Our vision is very simple and clear. We want to ensure that in the near future, Intercontinental Paint will be the #1 paint product in the whole of the African continent. Believe it or not, if we have been able to get to where we are from 18,000, we can become what we want to be in the near future. I want to use this opportunity to call on the government. The government should do more for our young people. The government should believe more in our young people. If we are able to invest in the idea of our young population, I don't think any one of us will be running abroad for a greener pasture. Just imagine what the first purchase of 1,944,400 has done to the vision of one little boy, a young graduate who left school in 2006. 16 years later, imagine if that sales has not come true. Try to imagine it. Maybe I would have been able to push further for extra 1 month. Maybe I would have been able to push further for extra 6 months. But immediately that sales came true, the vision, the picture I've seen over 6 months came alive even more. So I want to appeal to our government. Create the enabling environment for young entrepreneurs to explore and become that which they are meant to become. I want to appeal to our parents to believe enough in your children and what they do and mentor them effectively. I want to appeal to the environment. Stop going to another man's land to buy what we can produce here. We have the potential, we have the ability, we have the resources, and we have the brains.
Former Governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Aigbe and say government no fit do am alone. Private sector and government must collaborate to bring development come the country.
It is always good to remain focused. Little things turn to big things. Like he stated, he started with just 18,000 naira in 2006. 18,000 naira in 2006 has brought him this edifice and many other branches. What that tells you is that you must start when you feel the urge to start. Don't wait a day longer. Because 18,000 then and 18,000 now is no longer the same thing. 18,000 then, I remember in the early 80s you can buy a car, not ordinary car, Mercedes. 505 used to be about 5,000, 6,000. But now 18,000 cannot buy you a bag of rice for Christmas. What that means is anytime you have the opportunity to start, don't wait a second later. Start. So I'd like to commend the CEO and all the young ones that are working with him. And also particularly like to commend him for citing this project in our state capital. Because I've always believed that government cannot do it all alone. It is only through the private partnership, encouraging the private sector, that can we develop our society. All government should be more worried about is providing a level playing ground, encouragement through tax incentives, and also ensuring that the basic infrastructure are in place. A lot of economic activity is lost because when the infrastructure is not in place, then you lose time and damage goods. I'm sure you must have been hearing about what is going on in the Benin Road, that people are now spending 1 week just on the road to get from here to Auchi or even beyond. So I'd like to appeal to the federal government to quickly intervene in the reconstruction of that road so that our economic activities can pick up. But we are here today to commission a pen factory. And this pen factory shall grow. But in order for it to grow, there must be consistency and there must be improvement at all times. One thing you should realize that our weather differs from place to place. Even the weather we have in the north is different from the one we have in the south. So when you are doing your chemical mixture, you must first and foremost study your environment. Once you study your environment, you know how to apply the necessary pen for that environment. Believing in Aigbe, I know he will do the right thing at the right time and consistently. I urge you not to relent in your dreams. I urge you to remain focused, and by the special grace of God, Intercontinental Paint will be one of the best globally. It is our prayers that other younger ones will learn to start emulating you, not to go and start a paint industry, but to go and find other things they can start and be consistent with. Because typically of our people, when they see somebody start something, everybody wants to rush there. Instead of thinking out of the box and wanting to create their own footpath. So I'd like to commend you and congratulate you and wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
The management of Intercontinental Paint can give Top Performer Award to Chief John Osamedi Adun and Mentor of the Year Award to Chief Lucky Igbenedion. Chief Lucky Igbenedion can still commission the new building and the management can show people around. Aigbe Omoregie can yarn TMC to people say this building when dey for Benin today means take ogbonge quality paint don enter Benin and better employment and job creation avenue don still come Edo State.
Well, I thank God for everything, that God get power, and if to say God not give us power, we for not fit do what we dey do today. Na because God give us power, and na only Him we get to give all the glory to. And I feel very happy. Say today, what we don dey plan for since, God make am possible for us to see Him. So I'm happy. Like those who know us know say na quality paint now we dey do. The Continental Paint is known for quality, and that same quality that we bring come Benin. Not just that, we also come Benin to ensure say we contribute our quota to job creation for here. So far so good. Based on what we get for grant, by the time we are done, we should be able to employ nothing less than up to 300 people for here, for Edo State. And I think that one will use as start.
Cultural display and food jabarata for the commissioning of the place to entertain guests. This story they come to you from TMC TV and radio studios. The ogbonge people wey put hand for this talk na Ambrose Agbonavare wey be cameraman, Loretta Ojesele wey be our linear editor, and Nosai Dele Ogbede wey produce this bulletin. My name na Omoregie Ajakaye. Don't forget your PVC and be your power. Not say I'm give any politician on election day.